Okay, so here's number one. Let's ask ourselves, how many terms are there here? So in order to figure out how many terms there are, you really have to look at how many plus or minus symbols there are. So for example, if you have two minus symbols here, you know that you're separating three different terms. It's also important to note that these negative symbols are a part of the term. So if you look at this particular example, we would say that x squared, negative 7x, and negative 18, those are your three terms. So this is what we would call a quadratic trinomial. It's quadratic because the highest power of the x is 2, and it's a trinomial because of the three terms that we outlined before. Typically when we're working with quadratic trinomials, we are often referring to a, b, and c terms. The a term is simply whatever is in front of your x squared. If there's nothing written there, we just assume that a equals 1. The b term is whatever number is in front of your x, and in this case that would be negative 7. The c term is the constant that's at the end, and in this case it will be negative 18. So when we're doing trinomial factoring, the first thing we want to do is factor the c term. In this case, the factors of negative 18 could be 1 and 18, 2 times 9, so that would be 2 and 9, 3 times 6 would give you 18, so 3 and 6, and 4 and nothing, 5 and nothing, 6 and then 3. Once you get a crisscross like this, you know that you're done factoring. So these are our factor pairs, and our goal is to then pick two factors which could add up to our b term, negative 7. So we want to pay close attention to the fact that this is a negative 18. Well, if you think about it, it could be 18 minus 1 or 1 minus 18, 9 minus 2 or 2 minus 9, 3 minus 6 or 6 minus 3. We can do it any of those ways. And if you were paying close attention, you would notice that 2 minus 9, that would actually add up to negative 7. And so those are the factors that we want. Now that we've identified them, all we have to do is factor this into x plus 2, right? We put x with our positive factor and x with our negative factor, x minus 9. So that is how you do trinomial factoring, and we would say that we're done with this problem.